Hapa kwetu tu ndio watu wanadanganywa kutokana na kiongozi wao. Hapa kwetu tu ndio inafanyika. Na uzuri watu wale ambaye wanakuwa wanasaliti jamii, in a population of 13 million, they are less than 10.
Yes, how are you everyone? How was your day? Yesterday, the Deputy President GACHAGUA was in charge and he came out to call on leaders who are continuing to abuse him, to an extent that they abused him when they were outside his community. We all know very many leaders in Mountain Kenya, especially the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah, has sustained his attack against the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And for me, I attribute it to, I think, two things. One, most of the leaders in Mountain Kenya wanted to be in this position. They had a lot of experience. They had a lot of sometimes books and knowledge, but they were never picked. So they felt jealousy. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is, even after Gachagua being the Deputy President, is the automatic kingpin of the mountain. But he has continued to exhibit this in the faces of leaders, which has now backfired, and they are also pushing back to show him that you are nothing. Those are the two reasons as why I think some leaders in Mount Kenya are attacking him. So yesterday when Gachagua was in church service, he came out to call on leaders that they should stop abusing their leaders. And I think it was hypocritical. Okay, for Gachagua coming out to say that they should not abuse their leaders, and by saying that he meant that they should stop abusing them. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the statements which were made by Gachagua, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching, and if geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So Gachagua during a lunch service, we all know that Gachagua has failed to tame his tongue. Sometimes a deputy president does not have to speak like the way Gachagua speaks. I also concur. Although it's not that he speaks the wrong things, Gachagua says the right thing. Just that if you're a politician, sometimes you must be cunning, sometimes you must make figures of speech so that you cannot be misunderstood. Every leader in Kenya is tribal, but they don't come out to say it on the microphone. It's just that Gachagua comes out to say it. To an extent that when they show in the Kenya Council government, it came out to say that it is shares. But if you look on paper, indeed, the community which supported the government must be in government. These issues of saying that all we must be in government, no. Okay. They must be in government with big slots. That's why even Ruto, who says that it is not tribal, look at cabinet. They have the Mount Kenya has 7 slots. It means that the Mount Kenya is a pillar of the Kenya Council government. So the difference between Gachagua and other leaders is that he says the truth. Others, they practice the truth, but they say the wrong things. So Gachagua came out and said that they abused him when he was in Nyanza. And by abusing him, he meant Kimani Ichung'wah, because during the Nyanza region tour, Kimani Ichung'wah lashed out against Gachagua. You know, every opportunity that Kimani Ichung'wah gets, he pushes back on Rigathi Gachagua. So during a church service, he came out to say that the Mountain Kenya people cannot fight their leaders, even outside their community. And he said these statements.
I've never heard watu ya huko ndio wakitukana Raila. Not a single one. Sijasikia Mkale hata moja akitukana William Ruto. Sijasikia Mkamba hata moja akitukana Kalonzo. So just ignore, but raia ni wazuri. And going forward, I want to assure you, as long as we are united as a region, we are in good space. We shall work with other like-minded Kenyans to shape the destiny of this region for development and for prosperity. But we must be united. Don't allow anybody to divide you along county lines. Niliona juzi mwingine anapewa pesa kidogo, anataka kugawanya watu ya Mount Kenya na watu ya Mount Kenya East. Nyinyi wa Meru mnaweza kubali? We cannot. You know, leaders, cheap people, given a few shillings. Oh, Mount Kenya East na Mount Kenya West, tutengane. Sisi tukitengana tumeisha.
That is Rigathi Gachagua. In that statement, you clearly see that it was tailored to fit Kimani Ichung'wah. He also went out to say that leaders in other communities don't abuse their leaders. It is wrong. In every community, there is power jostling. Everyone wants to take over the leadership of the community. That is the truth. Okay? And this is mostly done to deputy presidents and other ministers. It's not normally done to the president. When William Ruto was the deputy president, he got opposition from Alfred Kaita, Gideon Moi, okay, Isaac Ruto in the first term. So in every community there is power jostling. Kalonzo Musyoka is suffering the same. There's a day Alfred Mutua went for him. Even in history, Kalonzo Musyoka had to fight Charity Ngilu. Okay? Raila Amolo Odinga, when you look at his back, there are some people who are jostling to take over from him. So it is normal in politics to jostle for positions. And it doesn't matter which people fight you. What matters is your reaction towards them is what makes you a great leader. And I think Gachagua has failed to react in a good way because he wants to wave being the kingpin of the mountain in each and every one who lives in mountain Kenya, which is wrong. You just work for the people, move around the country so that you can be liked, your people will like you back. Okay? This system of always being a mountain Kenya, I'm your leader. A successful leader in history has not come out to say that I'm your leader. Look at Raila Amolo Odinga. Go in history. Look where he has ever said that I'm your leader, you rules. But they follow him. The same to Uhuru Kenyatta. The same to Kalonzo. They don't normally come out to say that I'm your leader. People must see that you are their leader. In fact, if you want people to know that you are their leader, at least get other leaders to speak on your behalf. Gachagua speaks for himself. So that is hypocrisy to come out and say that other leaders are not fought. Other leaders are fought because power is fought for. Power is not given. Both at regional, communal, MP, MCA, there must be power jostling. So it will depend on how he reacts. Okay? Gachagua is the most lucky person. He has a boss who has ever been in the same position. That's why Ruto is so patient with Gachagua. I don't think that if Uhuru Kenyatta was the president with Gachagua being the deputy, the relationship would have been like this. They would have initiated an impeachment motion. But Ruto is so patient. So Gachagua must learn. He must be wise when he's communicating. Even if sometimes he's saying the truth. I'm not saying that he's saying the wrong things. He's saying that right things, but sometimes at a wrong time, in a wrong tone. Of course, that's my opinion. Do me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.